Hi, hello. This will be a small video about smart reporting, the exciting new feature reporting tool coming with ITSM9. And so as you know, you can install it using RS9 and you can use it with ITSM9. But of course, it's not limited to ITSM objects. You can report on pretty much everything you want. And that's the goal of this video, how to use smart reporting with your custom forms. So it will be a demo from creating the forms, putting some data on it, and then, well, creating reports on those custom data, and of course some cool stuff that, for example, add new columns, for example, to your report or to your source. So let's begin by the personas. Should be here. Okay. So what's the goal of this video? You can see. So I'm community BMC community moderator, and my boss is Mathieu also. And to keep him happy, I need to do some reports, so to show that I'm doing some work, you know. So you can see on the left, it's a number of threads I moved per day for the last week. You can see on 17 I moved nothing, so I think I will be in deep trouble with that. And on the right, it's basically where I moved the threads. So I need to do 2 reports on that. And since I'm working at BMC, I'm saying, okay, let's not do it using Excel, because Excel it's too mainstream. Let's do it using smart reporting. So how can we do that using smart reporting? So let's begin by the beginning. I got 2 users right now. The first one is Amélie Poulain. Amélie Poulain is a smart reporting administrator I defined when I installed smart reporting. When you onboard smart reporting, you must select one people that will be the administrator, smart reporting administrator for the company. So in my case, it's Amélie Poulain. And then I will use Vache Stampede as the consumer of the report. So first of all, of course, I need to create the 2 forms. So let's do that quickly. So new regular form, submit default value. Let's put those 2. Let's give them permissions. Actually, no. Let's create a new field. So this field will be a date time. Another one to store the number of threads I moved, so in integer. Okay, it's not very well aligned, but it's not letting care. So so yeah, someone joked about the kind of music I was listening when I was doing the video. It's because my microphone is not that great, and if I don't have some music, you will hear some background noise, basically. So since last time it was rave music or something, so this time it will be like lounge. And next time classic music. So result list, I will say I want the date, and I want the number, and of course as permission, let's see, public. Basic. Okay, and here, oops. I just want permission public and change. Okay. So Let's save as, and we just need to do the same thing for the create remove to permissions. Okay. Up, up. Okay. Result list. Move to up. Still public. Okay, so it should be ready, and then we have to do some well, to fill the data, of course. So we'll use the user tool because I don't want to flush the cache or the media. I just want to enter some data quickly. So here I've got my data. So let's wait for user tool. By the way, so as you could see, ITSM9 was released about, I think, 2 days ago maybe or something. It was 19th or 3 days ago. If you want, you have got a lot of videos, a lot of details on the quickie. So be sure to check them because there are a lot of videos, a lot more than before, and some of them explain very well our work archiving REST APIs and things like this. So it's very cool. You definitely want to check those videos. So please do it. Okay, so move to. Okay, it's not the one I wanted. So the date today, 10, yesterday, 28, 20, 26, 19, 24, 18, 26, 17, 0. I guess I won't get paid for that day. And the 16 I got 72, maybe I got a bonus on this one. So let's move to because on this one it's ready. Okay. So move to CMDB to blade logic 1, client management 1, control M, wow, 10, okay. UM1, service core footprints 3, my81, recycle, ARS 18, ITSM9, ROD1, ROD4 7, track 86, TrueSight 9, dashboard analytics 2, ADDM4, and event and impact management 1, incident and problem 2. Oh. Main view 2, products 1, server automation 5, so this one 1, SLM 1, SRM 4, true site 2. Okay, so here we have got our data, and now it's time to have some fun and to see, once we have got our data, how we can report on them. So let's begin. So first of all, you have to define the source, pretty much like maybe you did with analytics or BO. Business object, you have an administrator have to define the source you can report on. So in your case, it's Amélie Poulain with a Smart IT administrator, Smart Reporting administrator. So you go to Smart Reporting console, and so you have got two options, but basically the easier is just to create and view. We want the drag and drop editor, the source is our system, and let's put it into general views, it's not very important. Okay, so I continue. Here you can see on the left that you have got every forms from IRS who are available, and so you don't have to do anything fancy like flushing something, or it's directly available. So I will begin by the first one, the thread I moved. So you just have to take the form, drag and drop it. The next step is click on properties, because this way if you click on properties you have got access to columns, and columns are basically the columns that will be available for you for the report. So in our case I just want the moved, the number of columns I moved, and the number of threads I moved, and the one I moved them. In the view option you just say what it is, so it's community view threads moved, and it's for I don't care. So here everything is ready. It's something very you see, it's something very simple. You can change a bit and make it more complex if you like, but that's not the case here. That's not what we want. So you click on step number 2 to view the fields, and here basically it's the category here where you will put your fields. So the best practice is to create your category where you can store the fields. So I create a category, so it's a community thread because the other ones are from BMC. So for example, if you take the field, it will be, if I put it here, it will be logged into request survey or requested by or something. It's not really user friendly. So you just create a category, you can find it here, you select your fields and you put them into the right category. Then number 3 is summary. Just sum up everything you did, so the columns, the data, you can see you've got some data, so SQL, and if you've got some reports, we don't have some. So we save, and we want it to be active. And now it's active, so I can close it. If you go to the administration, so it's administration console, you can find it in views. So you have got IR system source, and inside of it you can find back your community view, and you can edit it from here. So we'll do that later, not right now. Right now the goal will be to do something very simple, to do a very simple report. Yeah, well, music is not really working very fine. Okay, so let's create a new report. And when we create a new report, you can see you find your view here on the source, the committee view. So I just click on committee view. You can find your category, and inside your category you can find your fields. So I want that I moved, the number of threads I've moved, and you can see I got my results. So I wanted to do something very simple. So let's try to do a chart. Horizontal would be the date, vertical would be the number. Okay, it's fantastic. I'm not very good at reporting, in case it's not obvious. And well then, everything should be ready. You can see you've got the number of threads you moved and a nice graphics. So I'm happy with that. So I just need to save it, so I close it. I want to activate this report. And well, I will just put it into operational and I don't know, incident. It's not very important. You can create your own categories later, but that's not really what I want to do here. So let's go back with Vash. Vash is a standard user. It's not administrator. You can see it doesn't see like administration and anything like this. So let's try and find the report. I didn't change the name of the report. I always do this mistake. So it was an incident. Yeah, it was a draft report. So I want to edit the report. I always forget to do it. Okay, so the report is done. Let's see if I search community. I got one. Oh, I didn't change the name. Because I need to refresh it, I guess, something. Just save it. Yeah. So I guess it's a refresh problem or something. Nice. So, and now the name changed. Okay. So as you can see, Vash can now see the report, and he can, he can just use it. So, but that's not what is cool with our friend Smart Reporting. With Smart Reporting, you got a social part. So let's say that in my case, I want to coordinate to Matt and say, okay, boss, look, I worked very well, and you need to see my report. You can do a discussion. Do I have one which is open? I don't think so. No. So let's create one with our friend Amélie. We will create a discussion for community moderators. You can put an image. So let's try. Do we have something? Let's take this one. So it's public, and I should be able to see it now. So here you can see I got a discussion. I can add it to my timeline, and I can go and see it. So once you are here, for example, you can say, look boss, I'm working well. And the cool thing is that you can add to this post a report. So let's say you're here, I want to search community report. I just put here, I post it. And for example, let's say that Matt has access to smart reporting. And so for example, he can go to the community moderator topic, and he can see that Vash submitted a post with a report inside, and I can click on it and see the report. So I can see, okay, you did very well on the 16, but not the 17 or something, you know. 16 was not that good, but the other days were fine. So anyway, that's the way it's working. But let's say that some data are missing because I want to know where were moved the data. So for that I need to create another view. So still drag and drop editor, system, general view. This time I will use thread move to. So we want the columns moved to and number moved. The view option, so this time it's community moved to. Okay, next. So we'll create a new category like I did earlier. Hop. I will add my two fields. Move to. Next, summary, everything should be fine. Save. And I want to activate it, and it should be ready. So now I want to create a new report. This time on move to. So I want just my two fields. That's pretty much all. Let's go chart again. So move to, number moved. Okay, it's fantastic. Output. And that's very nice. So we'll just save from here. So community report moved to. So this time let's not forget. We'll put that into incident management again. And it's activated. So Vash should be able to find it. Community report move to. You can see the data. And if he wants to, he can come back to the discussion. Here are the stats where I moved the data. So move to. Okay, here we go, and it's ready. And now if our administrator comes back to discussion, he sees another post, and he can just consult everything. You can see the data, so it's live data. You can export it, you can do some sort on it, some formatting and so on. So it's very cool. But let's say something is missing here. Let's say we want the data it was entered, because right now we don't have the date or something. So for that we need to add the date, because it's on the Developer Studio. We have the create date, for example. Let's say we want to add it. We want it to be available. So in order to do this, still with so we need to be administrator. So it's Amelie. She will come back to administration in console, views. It's within our system. In our case, it's a community move to. Edit button. So we don't want to clone, we just want to modify it very quickly. And in the columns, you just have to select the new columns you want to see in your available for your report. So let's say I want the create date and I want the submitter. So I just take my new two fields. You can see the existing fields are already used are in bold. I just drag and drop it. Free, save, and it's active. So that means that if I go to the report, so I want this report, I want to edit it, so it will be moved to draft. So I got my two new fields right now, and I can put them. And here you see we have got a small problem. I don't have any result anymore. So if I put them back, you can see I got some data. If I take the submitter, for example, I don't have any data. So the reason why you don't have any data is because of the permissions you've got on the field. That means that it's not like, for example, I don't know, analytics where it's SQL and something. Here, smart reporting is relying on JDBC driver, and it's basically enforcing the permissions you have got on the fields. So if I come back to the formula, you can see that I got some permission on move2, for example, which is public. But if I go to the submitter, you can see that I've got some permissions, but it's only assignee and submitter. And since I use demo as a user to create the record, well, IMD does not have the right to see the record. But let's say I put, I don't know, public view. And same thing, I don't know, for, no, not for the full create, just submitter. And then I say submitter and next. You can see that now I can see the data. If I do, for example, the create date, I don't have it because create date doesn't have permission. So let's do it live and change the permission for create date as well. Create date, public view. Let's just refresh. And it's working. You can see now it's working. So the report is modified. I just need to save it and activate it. And it's ready. You can see I got my two new fields. And but the report has changed, of course. So Vash has to post it again into this discussion. You can see it disappeared because the report is not the same anymore. So let's say community report again, post. And the report has been updated, it's working. So, we saw a couple of things here. We saw that it was very easy to create custom forms and to add them into smart reporting as a source, as a data source. It's very easy to report on them because it's a very smooth tool. We see that it's very easy also to modify a source to add some fields, and it's very easy. It's not like analytics where you have to modify the universe, make it accessible and something. Here it's very easy. You can do that in a couple of minutes. So I don't know how much time it took for the video. I don't know exactly, but you can see that it's pretty fast. So, and the good thing is that, of course, you can use smart reporting not only for the standard BMC object, because BMC gives you out of the box some reports on incident, KPIs and so on, and dashboards, and you can do your own. You can do a dashboard if you want on the, for example, let's say I want to create a new dashboard on what I just did. So I want a dashboard tab, standard tab. So I can create new dashboards. I can, well, you know, you can do a lot of things. So it's very easy, you know, to do a thing like this, to change the type of report if you want donuts or something. So it's very easy. So well, and you can make it available for other people. So well, that's the end of the video. I hope it would help you understanding better how smart reporting is doing, and be sure to check if you can join a BMC Engage, because the short video we are doing right now, you can play with that at BMC Engage and exchange with other people, with developers, product management. So if you can, be sure to join and well, grab a beer or something, you know, involve, engage. So well, have a nice weekend. Bye bye.